Hello and welcome to another episode of Spooky Squad. We're here at the Navy Inn at the Barbican and I'm here with John, who's the landlord here. How long have you been a landlord here?
Nearly 9 years.
Could you tell us a little bit of the history of the pub, please?
It was built as a hotel, which is this part here that we're stood in, and all the pool room and that area there and so on has all been added on since. It was built in 16 something. I don't know exactly when it was built, but I was told it was 16 something when I took it on. And it's been a hotel stroke public house for all that time.
And what kind of things are supposed to happen here then?
Well, I was told one thing has happened when I came here, and that was a few landlords prior to me. The wife of the landlord was sitting down after everyone had closed one evening, and she was over towards the front of the building, and behind the seating to the right here, there's a fireplace, and she swore that something came out of that fireplace and went into that fireplace, and that's it. That's as much as I know.
Right, okay. And have you ever caught anything on the CCTV cameras?
I've caught loads of things on the CCTV cameras, but it's nothing to do with this.
Right, I see. Hello, I'm here with Charmin. How long have you been working here?
Just over 4 years at the moment.
Right, and did you know about the reputation of this place before you started working here? So have you had any experiences yourself?
No.
But you know about what supposedly happens.
Heard the story.
Yeah. What kind of things have people been saying?
That they've seen a ghost go into the fireplace.
Right.
Sometimes I'll just switch the light on. Not the light switch anyway, we don't get electric shocks.
That's all right. I'm just feeling for cold spots. Really, let's see if we can get some kind of perception of cold spots, but there's nothing happening quite just yet. There are one or two spots that are a little bit colder than others, but it's nothing like too drastic at the moment. So, maybe as the evening goes on, we'll get a bit more. And the significance of the wall is the actual apparition actually comes out of that wall and then floats off down towards the far end wall, just down the end there. But at the moment it's a little bit noisy, and the apparition is probably a little bit shy coming out with the noise. It might come out a little bit later on when it's a bit quiet. The staff will be going in a minute, so we should get a bit quiet and hopefully something will happen. And we'll catch something.
We're just finding out what people are expecting to experience tonight. Do you know any of the history of this place?
Well, they said that a white figure comes from out that side all the way to the other side. I'm crystal clear anyway. But they said that it comes out, so that's what we're hoping to see tonight. We're hoping to see a white figure coming out somewhere, but if that happens, then what do you think, Lee?
Well, I think this is very much a classic case of legend before actual evidence. Certainly the landlord is highly sceptical, and some of the other bar staff are as well. However, experience tells me that when you least expect something to happen, it possibly will. So I'm looking forward to a very good couple of hours here.
Well, this is the first time I've done anything like this, and whether anything happens or it doesn't happen, then I'm just excited to be part of the whole thing, really.
Would I be right in saying that this hasn't been blocked up here?
No,
this fireplace?
It's just been covered by seating. Fireplace is the same as normal. This was originally the snug bar. Over there was the lounge, and up the top was a public bar, and obviously all the walls have been knocked down since.
Right. So going back to any possible explanation for an apparition being here, what sort of stories have you heard?
Well, I don't know. There's, I was told someone killed themselves in one of the rooms upstairs 20, 30 years ago because his wife or his lover left him.
Well, here we are at the Navy Inn. Let's just have a quick tour of the downstairs area of the pub. Now, the phenomena that we're investigating has been seen in one specific area. However, we will be dotting ourselves around the pub to include the pool table area. And continuing round here into this section. Here we have Sutton Harbour and Quay Road, whereas at the opposite end here is Southside Street. Now this is the section where really we're interested. The story goes that an apparition of some sort comes from the top part of the pub over there and has been seen to move along and end up here in this fireplace. So we have a video camera with motion sensor here, and also another one here, because, as I've said, the apparition is supposed to emerge from just behind the chairs here. So this is the area where we'll be investigating tonight. We're going to start off this evening with glass divination, whereby we have these 4 investigators with their fingers very delicately on the top of the wine glass. And what we're going to be doing is asking questions and seeing if we get a response. These questions will have to be yes or no answerable.
Are you female, yes or no? If you're female, could you point to yes? If you're or if you're male, could you point to no? If female, please point to yes. If male, point to no.
Is there anyone here who wants to speak to us? Can you indicate yes or no?
If you move to your left, you'll be yes. If you move to your right, you'll be no.
Is there anyone here who wants to speak to us?
It's just a case of moving the glass, isn't it?
Mm.
If you're male, could you point to no, please? If you're female, could you point to yes, please? I think nobody wants to speak tonight.
No. Well, there was a bit of movement earlier, wasn't there?
Yeah. Something's channeling through a seagull.
Yeah.
Is there anyone here who wants to speak to us? Is there anyone here who doesn't want us to be here?
If you don't want us to be here, could you point to no, please?
That's good. Once it starts moving, then generally...
It doesn't feel like...
Okay. If you don't want us to be here, can you point to yes?
So nobody's putting any pressure on the top
No.
of the glass there, are they?
If you don't want us to be here, can you point to yes, please? seagull?
Sure.
No, not the seagull.
It surprised me.
Can you channel through the seagull in the room, please? You please point to yes.
At this point, should we have a swap round of participants?
Yeah.
Neil, would you care? If there's a spirit in this room, can you move the glass, please? Just realised those curtains are open and I think people can see us sat here doing this. John, would it be possible to close the curtains? I think... It might need a bit of a kickstart. Shall we see if we can do a circular motion like that? Perhaps if we make it a bigger and bigger circle as we go along. Maybe if one at a time we stop pulling and pushing, but we don't tell the others when we stop. When did we stop doing the pushing and pulling?
I never even started.
No,
Neither
no,
did
did I?
I was going to say I stopped right after you said it.
Right after.
Yeah, well, as soon as you said stop gradually, then that's when I stopped.
Right.
Sorry,
It was
Mum.
still going for about a good 30 seconds, wasn't it?
I never even started before you even said stop.
No,
Yeah.
No, I didn't either.
no,
Did you start at all?
no.
Oh, so that's it. So for that, for all of that, it was just you
Mm.
doing that.
Yeah, and you said let's get in the motion, so I was making
Yeah.
sure I was moving that sort of motion. As soon as you said let's stop one by one,
So it shows you
pressure off.
just one person can certainly make the thing go round. Yeah. Well, we've now started the darkness vigil, which will last about half an hour, and we've placed ourselves around the pub. And it's now a case of sitting and waiting. We've obviously got the sensors on the cameras, so we'll see if they pick anything up.
Do you feel anything, Sean? No, I'm just feeling the cold spot straight after the glass experiment that we've just done. But there doesn't seem to be any at the moment. Early on, when I was feeling the cold spots, I had a minor electrical shock come through my finger, but apart from that, nothing since. So I seem to be quite perceptible with these kind of things. There's nothing at the moment, unfortunately. Well, I'll go over to the other one. No, nothing. Still nothing. Just trying to work out the trajectory from the fireplace to the old fireplace. No, there's nothing. No. It's the same weight.
felt anything now?
No, nothing at all. It doesn't, because you can hear all the noise outside as well, it doesn't feel quite secluded enough, really. Yeah, I've been sitting here closing my eyes hoping that I might feel anything, but I don't really at all. And we've got all these lights here as well, which are a bit of a distraction. I keep thinking I'm seeing something, but I think there's a blue light over there and it kind of catches the corner of your eye sometimes. So we'll have to see anyway.
Anything, Sean?
Nothing yet. I want to come round and go to the toilet, but the door's locked. So.
Gotta go with ladies.
I gotta go there, I didn't realise that. It's dark in there as well.
Get your Power Rangers torch there.
Yes. I am armed with my trusty Power Rangers torch, which I stole off my boy of 2.5 years old. I'm going to go to the toilet. Don't follow me.
I'm supposed to be sleeping, Chris.
What? No, I'm not. I'm just waiting for something to happen. I'm not sleeping. I'm not seeing viewers now. Just waiting for something to happen.
Okay.
Flash of light in there.
Where?
Something just flashed there. Leslie's taking pictures, isn't there?
Anything?
No, it's just I find it relaxing. Like the last place we went in South, it's just relaxing atmosphere.
That's happened again.
It flashed again. It's car lights, I think.
No, it's not. It's too bright to be car lights.
Yeah, I've done a couple. There's another flash car.
Where's he?
Nails on
There was a flash, Chris.
It was the camera. Viewers, it wasn't. I thought I probably had a flash. No, it was the camera.
What camera?
Spooky Lee's camera. I thought it was probably something then.
Okay.
But it's not Spooky Lee's camera.
Another flash on the way.
Any pictures though?
No anomalies as yet on the pictures. Should keep going.
I was just thinking, because last time when we did something like this, and I kind of got quite that horrible couple of instances, that I did feel cold spots in the room. So I've just kind of come to stand next to here to see if I can feel the cold spot again. So I'll just stand here for a few minutes and then maybe go over that side. At the moment I can't really feel anything at all.
Supposed to be on a vigil, Chris.
Yeah, I am. Checking something out in a minute.
What? What are you looking for?
Just wonder if everything's, dark enough. It's him with the camera. I keep thinking there's something else on it.
Been here for about 20 minutes now. I'm not seeing anything as of yet. Haven't felt any coldness or anything like that. Pretty normal, really.
Still nothing strange on here. I've taken probably about 10 shots now.
What are you hoping to see?
Well, anything really? An orb? A shadow of some sort? Just anything that you would not expect to find on a photograph.
I've taken a few films, but I'm not catching anything. It's very quiet. The actual room itself is still quite warm. There's no actual drop in temperature or anything like that since we've been here. Temperatures just stayed the same all the time. Been here.
I'm just sitting here trying to see if I get, because I didn't feel anything over there, and it's difficult to tell if there's a drop in temperature because it's right opposite to where the fridge is. It's actually feeling quite warm here, so I don't know. I thought if I sit here and try and concentrate a bit, see if anything does actually happen. Because last time, I mean, I definitely did feel extreme drops in temperature, and I was feeling my outside temperature was definitely normal, and it was just kind of an internal thing, so nothing like that is happening here.
You're not supposed to be asleep, Tony.
I'm just relaxing.
Take it you haven't seen anything interesting there.
No. No, it's just, like I said, it's like a relaxing and cosy atmosphere to me. There's nothing really.
There was entrances and exits of the ghosts tend to get very upset about that.
The story is where it's coming from, rather than the actual.
Yeah.
Because the door is actually outside, so.
Anything new?
No, I haven't seen anything. Just been discussing with Lee whether we could feel anything, but between us I don't think we've felt anything we feel would lead us any further into anything paranormal.
No, it's very much a case of checking out the cameras after the event. I've had a dictaphone recording here, so I'll be playing that just to see if anything's come up on that.
I think someone's concentrating so hard over there they've fallen asleep.
Because you sleep, Tony.
He's gone. He's must have been up all night.
How's it going, Shani?
I'm sure I'm feeling some kind of energy. Just here. I came away quick just now because I thought I was getting really low and depressed and down and stuff. I felt like crying. It seems like gone again now. I had my hand there. I felt a sudden chill, just in one space on the wall. Nothing, didn't think too much of it. And then I just started feeling really, really like tired, and I felt like crying. It just really got me down. I came away really quick. It really made me feel really quite ill. I stood by the bar for 5 minutes, and then I come back, and the feeling's gone. It doesn't seem to be anything. It's just like a cold spot, just in one place. Not much difference in the temperature, just a little bit of chill. Just there every time. Maybe that there's a gap in the wall outside or something that's just seeping in. My original thinking was maybe it's not coming actually from the wall, but it's coming from the doorway. The person who actually saw it may have had a few sherbets too many that night. Didn't actually realise that it came from the door rather than the wall. They're saying it comes from the wall and goes right across to the other fireplace. But obviously the other fireplace used to be here anyway. But I'm thinking maybe it's come from the doorway rather than the wallway. But I'm not getting nothing from the door whatsoever. Even though the lock's been blocked up as well, you can't really see through. So it's been blocked off, and operations have been known to come through blocked off ways. So maybe I think maybe it's coming from the doorway rather than the wall. Definitely. Touch actually.
Do you know, it's quite funny. I was listening to you when you were talking about that doorway being blocked off, and I was starting to feel a little bit upset.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I have one hand on the door, actually I have one hand on the door, and one hand here like this. And
It was just when you were talking about it
and
being
then
blocked
I
off.
started getting really down,
And I
and
don't
I
know
felt,
where that
and I
came
felt
from.
like crying. It's really strange. I wouldn't say I was being possessed by anything, but I just got really down. I just put it down a bit of tiredness, a bit of wishful thinking, I suppose. It's just here. The gap in the stone just seems a little bit colder than the rest of the wall. I'm not sure how an operation actually appears, whether it just comes out of one spot or whether it comes out of a whole area as an operation.
Oh my goodness.
All I did was I put my hands on the door, on the wall, and I opened my mind and suggested in my mind that the operation channel through myself, so that I can like convey a message of some sort, if it had a message for me to convey. And then I just got really, really down and depressed, which is nothing unusual for me anyway in normal times, but I just felt really low and I felt like crying. As soon as I pulled away, I had a cold shiver go for me. I pulled away, stood by the bar 5 minutes, and I'm okay again now.
Is that Megan?
Yeah. So what we were just talking about this stone up here, and I put my hand on it, I almost felt as if it was vibrating. And I don't know if that's because I've got my arm at this angle, which it probably is, but it was very strange. I mean, it's doing it again now as well. It's really, really strong. Can you feel that? Because it's not happening here.
I could take that sensation.
Yeah. Not so much anywhere else.
Not massive, it's just like very tingly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just made my hair stand up on it. Felt like something travelled on my arm.
It's really strange.
Maybe just energy or something.
Yeah, there's like an energy spot there. But the thing is that when we went to the other place, they didn't actually tell us what had happened. So I'm wondering how much of this is kind of psychosomatic, and that we know we're expecting something to happen here. So we go, oh yeah, it's happening here. But it is strange. And if we both felt something there.
I'm just going to happen short. We just come out and go across the room. It just wouldn't stay in that one place. Either it's no, maybe it's just like building up to come out. I don't know. It's a bit strange. It's my first time doing this. And I didn't expect this, to be honest with you.
For those you snoring, Tony.
I'm just shutting my eyes and relaxing. I'm not seeing anything, and it still feels very. Just feels relaxing and calm in here. That's what I feel.
You feel anything?
Don't feel a vibration.
It's weird. Thing is, I thought if it might have been the angle of my arm, but then when I moved it across to some other stones, it didn't happen there.
What I'm doing is taking 2 quick shots in succession every now and again at the wall where the apparition is supposed to come out. See if I can find any dissimilarities, but there really is nothing.
You feel anything on the wall, do you?
No, I didn't feel any vibration particularly.
Hello.
Taking a few films, one shot after another to see if we can get any orbs on her. So far we might have one promising. At the moment we're just feeding for cold spots. So,
Grumpy. Oh.
No, I saw a flash before, but it's not. It's Sean taking photos. I think it'll come up on the camera and that. Nothing's coming up on now. Where did you see the orb then?
just here. The orb was actually just right here. If I switch my camera, see if I can get it or something. Oh, it's one after another. Let's see what's here. More, yes, I'm something here.
If you look closely, you can see an orb floating around Sean's head.
You can see that on the camera. But the photo before it, there's nothing there. And the photo straight after it, that took right away straight after, same position. There's an orb there, and I've taken some more photos at the same position, and I can't seem to get the same to come up again, so we've got a bit of an orb on this one. Maybe we've got an orb.
Oh, Oh yeah.
So,
That's something.
strangest thing is Chris woke up.
I wasn't asleep, I was just resting my eyes.
Just looking at the inside of your eyelids.
Yeah.
But he's snoring on camera, Chris.
Did you?
I filmed right up your nose as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
You filmed me when I was asleep?
You said you want to sleep.
You said you were asleep.
I wasn't asleep, yeah, I wasn't.
We can't get out.
We can't get out. Mr.
Don't start singing Chris, you put the ghost right off. Don't you?
No, I didn't really feel anything, but just interesting experience to be part of it for the first time, and hopefully the first of many.
Well, today, this evening, the only thing we have really is an orb on Sean's digital camera. Otherwise, we have to look at the video footage later and see if anything's on that.
What about your dictaphone?
Dictaphone, I'll be checking as well. I've looked at some of that, listened to some of that, and nothing really, but I'll listen to it again later on.
She must be asleep. A bit of a cold spot on the wall, a little bit of vibration, like a tingly sensation. We caught an orb around about here on my digital camera. Took in a few shots of this area, exactly the same angle photos, and the orb hasn't showed up on any others apart from one. So we think that may be an orb rather than the flash of the camera casting a bit of a light on it. And we're stuck in a pub and we can't get a beer.
Well, I think that I felt one of the stones up there vibrating, but I don't know really. It could have just been the angle of my arm. Haven't really felt anything, and it's quite difficult to tell if there are any cold spots in here because we're quite near to the windows on this side, and on that side you've got the fridge, so that side of the bar is quite cold anyway. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really. I felt a little bit upset at one stage when we were discussing the fact that was blocked off, but I don't know why that was. So I don't know. Possibly there's a stone vibrating, but I don't know. Could just be me. Don't know if anyone else has felt anything. Chris has been asleep, so he won't have felt anything at all.
I haven't viewers, I was just resting my eyes, that's all. I was just resting my eyes.
So
Yeah,
regard the
that happens,
restorations
that
of work.
happens, that happens. That does happen when you're like awake and that. You do snore. Yeah, you do snore.
Tony.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah, I felt a bit weird tonight and
Make
that.
sure they don't tap the taps.
That. Thought we'd have more orbs on camera and that, but maybe after looking at the cameras and that, but yeah, it's been okay tonight, yeah. I wasn't asleep for the last time.
Spooky.
Oh, okay.
I felt the same all the way through, really, just relaxed and calm. Really and peaceful, really.
Indicate if you're here.
Excuse me.
Can you please indicate if you're here but not by burping?
It's funny, is it? It looks like the glass is moving, but
Yeah.
it's not, is it?
No. Are there any spirits here? Can you indicate yes or no? Do you want us to leave you alone? Can you indicate to us if Chris was asleep or not?
Where's the yes?
That's a lie. I was resting my eyes, I said that.
with the ghost.
Reflection of the thing. It was like there was somebody stood right behind me. And when I turned around, there was nobody there. And then it's just gone.
In the toilets?
No, just look at this area here.
Yeah. I was
When you were
looking
doing
in
that,
there as well.
I heard just like clicking. Somebody moving. And I rushed over there. And it felt really, really cold just in that area. And when I looked in the reflection of the frame, there was somebody stood right behind me, looking just over my right shoulder. And I turned very quickly, and there was nothing there. and then it's just gone completely and it's one.
After this event, the next day, Sean had scratches all down his back. Couldn't explain where they came from. It's very strange.
Tell me again. You start feeling cold now. No, I don't feel anything. I feel cold, nothing. Don't feel nothing.
What about reflection, Chris?
No, looking in there, don't see any reflection. The only reflection I see is Tony, you and me, John. Maybe it needs to be cold to see the reflection, I don't know. I feel cold, nothing. Yeah?
They used to think that a person's spirit was caught in a mirror, which is why when people died they used to cover up all the mirrors in Victorian houses so that they wouldn't actually catch the spirit in the mirror. So lots of, when you're trying to kind of contact spirits and things like that, quite a few mediums use mirrors as well, because they think that they can kind of catch an image of a spirit in them.
No, I don't feel nothing. Must like Sean then.
Not sleepwalking.
No, I wasn't asleep. I wasn't asleep, viewers. I was resting my eyes. That's all I was, right? I was just waiting. The reason I was resting my eyes is just waiting to make sure some ghost would come out and I'd catch it at the corner of my eye. I wasn't asleep, viewers.
Are you pretending to snore?
I was pretending to snore, yeah. I'm a very good actor at snoring that.
Any luck with the glass?
It has been moved a little bit, but not much really.
A couple of inches maybe.
We seem
Towards
we seem to be channeling the seagull again though. Oh, and here's the other seagull now.
Okay, if there's a presence here, can you move the glass and use our energy? Looks like it's slightly moving.
Do you want to let yourself be known to us?
Here we go.
Here we go.
You want to be noticed.
Take us to yes if there is a presence here with us.
And weirdly, every time I take my finger off it stops, even though I'm not actually pushing it.
Ah, yeah. I think we're cooking now. Well, I think that's looking like a yes, isn't it? Are you male? Hopefully you're getting this, John. No. But that would coincide with it being female. Yes, that's right. That would coincide with it being female. Sorry. Are you happy for us to be here?
Have you ever resided in this building? Yeah.
That's a no.
Do you want us to leave you alone?
Ah, yes. Could you move the glass back into the middle and then stop? Well,
That's pretty it doesn't last to be, huh? It's a female.
I still think that maybe it's our subconscious that's pushing these things that we don't realise we're doing it. What do you think, Tony? Do you think that was anything paranormal?
Yeah, I felt that different energy when it's coming fast. You know, so
Yeah.
it's different.
You can actually feel that nobody was actually pulling it or pushing it, it was just doing it on its own.
But then, I mean, when we were doing it before, when I said, "Are you happy with us being here?" it did move slightly towards no before.
Yeah, when we asked it that time, it just said everything else. And maybe it's a different operation. Maybe there's more than one operation.
As regards the cold over in the corner there, there's an air duct over there, which lets cold air in.
It doesn't exactly explain the shadow that was behind it. That is, whatever it was.
If us four close our eyes, and if, John, you could possibly put these down, but not letting us know which is which.
Okay.
And then we'll ask questions and see if it goes to the correct answer.
Right.
So we mustn't see. So if we just four close our eyes. So it needs to be a question that we definitely know the answer to.
I thought you'd put them.
So we've got no idea what's yes and what's no. Is my name Lee? That's a no. No.
Well, that
Isn't
right.
Yeah.
Perhaps your name should be something else.
Perhaps one more go?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it's Spooky.
Yeah.
So, you ready?
Oh yeah, eyes closed.
Are we in the Barbican?
Okay, that was.
That's a no again.
That's a no again. So two
Operation's
wrongs.
confusing. No, sorry, we're still awake.
Yeah. If we got 3 wrongs on the trot, that's statistically becoming significant because it's the negative. Sean, would you like to have a pop at one?
Are we in Plymouth?
That's gone that side, hasn't it? That's yes, isn't it there, John?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
It's worth a go.
It's pretty now we've got 2 no's and then we got a yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we've come to the end of our vigil here at the Navy Inn. Sean's had a few experiences where he thinks that he saw something in a frame over there, a figure standing behind him. He's had a few experiences over in that corner as well, and I thought that I felt a vibration on the wall. Anything else that's happened, we'll have to check on the various cameras and other pieces of equipment that we've had around the bar here. So, well, I hope that you'll join us for our next Spooky Squad. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.